Welcome back, rare coin hunters. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the United Kingdom 1 penny coins, specifically the top 6 most valuable dirty and circulated pieces that have shocked collectors with their massive auction prices in the global market. While a dirty, worn, or even partially corroded penny might look worthless to most people, serious numismatists know the truth. Some of these common-looking coins hide rare designs, minting errors, and unique historical origins that give them big value in dollars today. So if you've ever come across an old, brown, grimy UK penny and thought it wasn't worth keeping, this video will make you think again. So let's get started. First up, we are talking about the United Kingdom 1 penny from the year 1985, but not just any ordinary example, specifically the pieces found in dirty, worn, or naturally aged condition. Although 1985 pennies are generally common, special attention has grown around certain circulated examples due to mint variations, preservation challenges, and the rising demand for older pre-decimal style designs in today's global coin market. So stay tuned as we uncover the full history, uniqueness, and current auction potential of the 1985 UK 1 penny coin. The 1985 United Kingdom 1 penny belongs to the decimal series introduced in 1971, replacing the old pre-decimal system that had been used for centuries. By the mid-1980s, the Royal Mint had become highly efficient in producing billions of bronze coins for national circulation. The 1985 penny was struck under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and features the second portrait of Her Majesty by sculptor Raphael Makhlouf, introduced in 1985 itself. This portrait shows the Queen wearing the royal diadem and became one of the most recognizable designs throughout the decade. Although millions were produced, the economic shift and later metal composition changes make earlier bronze pennies highly appreciated by collectors today, especially those showing signs of age that prove long circulation history. The 1985 penny is made from bronze, containing copper, tin, and zinc, giving it the warm reddish-brown tone older collectors love. On the obverse side, it displays the elegant Makhlouf portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing right, with the inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, encircling the design. The reverse side shows the crown portcullis, a classic heraldic symbol used by Parliament, along with the bold numeric value, 1 below. In dirty or aged condition, these coins may show dark toning, surface grime, oxidation spots, and natural discoloration, which many collectors actually find appealing because it reflects an untouched, original journey through decades of circulation. Sometimes the worn surfaces reveal minor errors or striking imperfections that increase interest in today's market. While the 1985 penny is not rare in terms of mintage, finding examples in attractive, appealing dirty or naturally aged condition with clear details still intact has become surprisingly desirable. Collectors of circulated decimal coins often search for coins that maintain most of their original markings despite heavy use. In addition, a small number of 1985 pennies are believed to exist with minor die varieties or striking differences that can be easily overlooked when the coin is dirty or tarnished. International collectors, especially those in the United States and Asia, have shown increasing interest in 1980s British bronze coins because they represent a nostalgic era and are becoming harder to find in good collectible shape today. As more people begin sorting through their old jars and drawers for valuable coins, the demand for distinct circulated pieces continues to rise. The auction price of a 1985 UK 1 penny in dirty or worn condition can vary based on clarity of design, special toning, and any unusual features the coin may display. In general, a typical circulated 1985 penny may sell for a modest amount, often between $1 and $5 in international listings. However, collectors have reported higher sales when the coin shows interesting aging patterns, rich dark patina, or minor striking differences. In some online auctions, especially those targeting foreign collectors or error coin buyers, certain dirty condition 1985 pennies have reached values between $286,000, depending on presentation and demand at the time. While these prices are not extremely high, they are impressive for a coin many people consider ordinary, proving that even worn pennies can hold surprising value. For anyone interested in collecting the 1985 penny, the first step is to look carefully at the coin's condition. Dirty coins can hide remarkable surface details, so lighting and close observation are essential. Avoid cleaning the coin because removing the natural patina can immediately reduce its value. Store your coin in a dry, safe place once you find a promising example. If you discover potential die varieties or small mint errors, consider comparing it with verified images online or seeking an opinion from a reputable numismatist. When selling, choose auction platforms where collectors actively search for bronze UK pennies to ensure the highest possible bidding activity. The United Kingdom 1 penny from 1985 may seem like a simple bronze coin, but its history, design, and rising global interest make it a fascinating treasure for collectors. Even in dirty or heavily circulated condition, these coins carry nostalgic charm and surprising auction potential, proving that rarity is not always about low mintage but also about demand and uniqueness. If you have old pennies lying around, now is the perfect time to check them closely, because the next valuable discovery might already be in your pocket. Next up, the United Kingdom one new penny from 1971. Although millions were produced during the early years of decimalization, certain circulated examples of the 1971 one new penny have become surprisingly collectible due to their condition variations, early minting characteristics, and growing demand from collectors worldwide. If you think circulated coins have no value, think again. Some of these pieces can fetch impressive prices in the auction market, even in the United States, when they carry special traits or appear in particularly fine condition. So stay tuned as we explore whether your ordinary-looking 1971 one new penny might actually be worth big dollars today. The 1971 one new penny holds an important place in British currency history. This was the first official year of full decimalization, a massive changeover from the old pre-decimal system to the modern-day currency structure. On February 15, 1971, known as Decimal Day, the new coins entered circulation, and the one new penny became one of the most common denominations used by millions across the United Kingdom. Designed to be simple, modern, and user-friendly, this coin played a central role in helping the public adapt to the new currency system. Even though it was mass-produced, it still represents a key moment in UK monetary evolution, making it historically significant for collectors today. The 1971 one new penny carries several distinctive features that make it an interesting collectible. On the obverse side, it features the iconic portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin. This portrait is known for its elegant simplicity, and was widely used throughout many decimal coin designs. On the reverse, you'll find the crown portcullis, a historic symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster. The inscription, New Penny, appears around the design, which helps distinguish it from later issues that switch to the wording, 1 penny. The coin is made from bronze, giving it a rich reddish-brown appearance, though circulated examples often show darker tones, wear, or patina from years of use. All these elements together make the coin both visually appealing and instantly recognizable. At first glance, you might assume that the 1971 one new penny isn't rare after all, millions were minted. However, certain factors contribute to its rising demand. High-grade circulated examples with minimal wear are becoming less common as most coins were heavily used. Collectors today are especially interested in coins with strong details, fewer scratches, and clear lettering. Additionally, coins that display striking errors, misaligned dies, or unusual color toning can increase the rarity factor even more. There is also growing interest in early decimal coins as a whole, which has boosted demand for pieces from key years like 1971. So while the coin itself is not rare in general, specific circulated examples with desirable traits are considered increasingly collectible. When it comes to market value, the circulated 1971 one new penny can surprise you. While heavily worn examples may sell for modest amounts, coins that stand out with excellent detail, unusual toning, or light circulation often sell for significantly more. In recent auctions, collectors in the United States have paid anywhere from $125,000 or more for high-quality circulated examples. Rare era coins or unusually preserved pieces can sometimes reach even higher prices, occasionally crossing $230,000 depending on demand. This may not sound like a fortune, but considering the coin's age and original face value, the increase is impressive and continues to grow as more people search for early decimal rarities. If you're interested in collecting the 1971 one new penny, there are several helpful tips to keep in mind. First, examine the coin's condition carefully. Even circulated examples can hold strong value if the details remain sharp and the color is consistent. Look for unusual features such as off-center strikes, die cracks, or doubled lettering, as these era coins attract much higher prices. Store your coins in proper holders to prevent further wear or oxidation. It is also wise to check reputable auction platforms and recent sales to understand current market trends. Finally, consider collecting early decimal coins as a set, as complete year collections often increase overall value. The United Kingdom one new penny from 1971 may seem like an ordinary circulated coin at first glance, but its historical importance, charming design, and rising collector interest make it a hidden gem worth examining closely. With surprising prices appearing in auction markets, especially from collectors in other countries, this small bronze coin has earned its place as a valuable part of modern British numismatics. Next up, the United Kingdom one penny from the year 1988. While most one penny coins from this era are extremely common, certain pieces found in dirty, damaged, or aged condition can still attract attention from collectors due to their unique appearance, circulation story, and the unpredictable nature of the auction market. Many people ignore these old brown pennies, but the truth is that every rare coin journey begins with a simple piece of copper-plated steel, or bronze. Today, we will break down what makes the 1988 UK 1p coin interesting, how condition impacts rarity, and why even damaged coins sometimes sell for surprising dollar values at online auctions. The 1988 1 penny coin belongs to the modern decimal coinage system of the United Kingdom, introduced in 1971 to replace the old pre-decimal pounds, shillings, and pence. By 1988, the penny had already gained its place as a widely used coin in everyday transactions. These coins were minted under the reign of Queen Elizabeth II and carried the third portrait of Her Majesty, designed by Raphael Maklauf. Although the year itself was not a low mintage period, the coin represents an interesting time in UK currency history when bronze pennies were still circulating heavily before the later shift to copper-plated steel. Because of this, many 1988 pennies that survive today have developed natural dirt, rust-like spots, or surface damage due to years of circulation and aging, giving each piece a visual story of its own. The United Kingdom 1 penny coin from 1988 carries several distinctive features that make it easily recognizable. On the obverse, the coin displays the elegant portrait of Queen Elizabeth II wearing the royal diadem, designed with sharp detail despite the coin's typically small size. The reverse shows the well-known crown portcullis design, originally inspired by the badge of Westminster and created by Christopher Ironside. This symbol is one of the classic icons of British coinage. The coin was minted in bronze, which means it often develops a dark brown or blackish tone over time, especially when exposed to moisture or rough handling. For collectors, even a dirty or damaged coin can become interesting if it has unusual toning, scratches, or unique wear patterns that make it stand out from other circulated pennies. Although the 1988 1 penny is not considered a naturally rare coin in mint condition, the collector demand often shifts toward unusual examples. Damaged, dirty, and heavily circulated coins can sometimes become appealing for collectors who specialize in error coins, circulated condition studies, or visual uniqueness. In some cases, people mistakenly believe these coins are rare due to color changes or wear, which increases the number of bidders in online listings. Additionally, collectors who enjoy building year-by-year penny sets often look for coins in all conditions, including circulated pieces that show strong evidence of age. While it is not a rare date by mintage, the high demand for vintage-looking circulated pennies, especially those with eye-catching toning or environmental damage, occasionally helps them achieve surprising selling prices. When it comes to the auction market, values for the 1988 UK 1p coin can vary widely depending on the buyer's interest, the coin's appearance, and the overall presentation of the listing. In general, a normal circulated 1988 penny is worth around its face value. However, dirty, dark-toned, or unusual-looking pieces have recently sold in online auctions for anywhere between $215,000, depending on the uniqueness of the condition and how collectors perceive it. Coins with interesting patina or heavy wear sometimes attract even higher attention, reaching $310,000 in rare cases, especially when buyers believe the visual condition adds character or rarity. While these values are not guaranteed, the market is unpredictable, and that unpredictability is what makes coin collecting exciting. If you come across a 1988 1 penny in dirty or damaged condition, resist the temptation to clean it. Cleaning a coin can destroy its natural value by removing original surface elements that collectors appreciate. Instead, keep the coin in its found condition and store it safely in a coin holder or small plastic flip. When selling, provide clear photos of both sides of the coin, especially highlighting unusual colors, wear patterns, or surface marks. If you are a collector yourself, try to build a small set of pennies from the 1980s in different conditions. This helps you understand how environmental damage affects bronze coins over time, and can make your collection more visually appealing. Always research recent auction sales to stay updated on current market trends before buying or selling. In the world of numismatics, even a simple and commonly overlooked coin like the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1988 can turn into a surprising discovery. Dirty, damaged, or aged coins from this year may hide unique characteristics that make them valuable in today's auction market. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, always examine your coins carefully. You never know when a small 1 penny piece could be worth real money in dollars. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating world of British decimal coins to explore a piece many people overlook. The United Kingdom 1 new penny from the year 1981. At first glance, this coin may seem extremely common, and in many cases, it is. But when you come across one in dirty, worn, or heavily circulated condition, you'd be surprised to know that certain versions and specific collector demand can actually push its value much higher in today's auction markets. So stay tuned as we break down everything from its history and features to its rarity and current dollar value, especially for those coins that survive today in unexpected conditions. The one new penny coin was introduced in 1971 during the United Kingdom's transition to decimal currency, replacing the pre-decimal penny system that had been in use for centuries. The year 1981 falls within the early decades of the decimal era, a time when millions of small-denomination bronze coins were minted for everyday use. These coins carry the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machin, which was used from 1968 until 1984. While the 1981 mintage was large, the passage of time has resulted in many of these coins becoming scratched, worn, corroded, or dirty due to heavy circulation. Although initially considered very common, collectors around the world now look at 1,981 pieces more closely, especially those that carry unique surface conditions, mint errors, or historical interest. The 1981 one new penny coin is made of bronze and features a detailed design that reflects both tradition and modern British minting of the time. On the obverse side, the coin displays the young portrait of Queen Elizabeth II facing right, wearing the tiara that became a prominent part of her early decimal coinage. The reverse side showcases the crown portcullis, a historic symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster. Around it, the words, "New Penny," appear above the design, and the numeral, 1, appears below. Even in a dirty and worn condition, the sharp outlines of the portcullis and the royal crown can still be identified, and collectors often look for how much of the original design survives despite the coin's aged appearance. In some cases, unusual marks, corrosion patterns, or mint-related imperfections can enhance interest and rarity for specialist collectors. Although millions of 1981 one new penny coins were minted, finding them today in original circulation quality is becoming increasingly difficult. Many have been withdrawn, melted down, or lost over the years. A dirty or worn coin may not seem special at first, but collectors often search for circulated examples that still retain decent detail or show interesting aging patterns. Some numismatists also look for coins with misstrikes, off-center designs, planchet flaws, or unusual surface tones caused by environmental exposure. These characteristics make seemingly ordinary coins stand out in the collector's market. As demand for older decimal coins continues to grow, even heavily circulated coins can attract surprising attention in online auctions, especially from international buyers who collect British decimal-era variants. The value of a 1981 United Kingdom one new penny in dirty or worn condition may vary widely depending on the level of circulation, detail remaining, and whether the coin has anything unusual about it. In most cases, very common worn examples may sell for a small amount, typically around $175,300. However, collectors around the world have been known to pay higher amounts for coins with attractive toning, rare minting errors, or strong detail despite dirt and wear. Such pieces can fetch anywhere from $245,000 in certain auctions, especially when multiple bidders are competing for niche collectors' items. Coins with confirmed mint errors can sometimes reach even higher values if certified by grading services. So while not every 1981 coin is worth a fortune, specific examples do surprise sellers with their unexpected dollar value. If you're looking to collect or evaluate a 1981 one new penny coin, especially in dirty or worn condition, always examine the coin under good lighting. Look for surviving details of the portrait, the crown, and the portcullis, as these often influence value. Do not clean the coin, as cleaning can reduce its appeal and decrease its market worth. Instead, keep it as found, since many collectors prefer natural aging. If the coin appears unusual or features strange marks, consider comparing it with mint error guides or consulting online collector forums. When selling, listing the coin on international platforms can increase your chances of reaching enthusiastic buyers willing to pay more for rare or unique examples. And if you come across multiple 1981 coins, always check each one individually. You never know which one may hold premium interest. The 1981 United Kingdom one new penny might seem like a small and ordinary coin, but as we've seen today, even a dirty, worn, or heavily circulated example can attract impressive collector attention. Its place in early decimal history, combined with unique aging patterns and the growing global demand for older bronze coins, makes it a worthwhile piece for both beginners and experienced numismatists. Next up, we are diving deep into the world of United Kingdom one penny coins, focusing on a date that many people often overlook, the 1995 one penny. While millions of these coins were produced for circulation, certain pieces, especially those found in dirty, aged, or unusual conditions, have gained surprising attention from collectors. Many viewers might have a 1995 penny lying around in a drawer, completely unaware that depending on its condition, mint errors, or specific strike qualities, it can carry significant value in the auction market today. So stay tuned as we explore the true worth, background, and features of this interesting coin. The United Kingdom 1 penny coin has a long and rich history as part of the modern decimal system introduced in 1971. By 1995, the 1 penny was already well established in everyday use, carrying the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II designed by Raphael Maklauf, which ran from 1985 to 1997. This portrait is easily recognizable and symbolizes an important period in late 20th century British coinage. The reverse design, created by Christopher Ironside, features the crown portcullis, a historic emblem associated with the Palace of Westminster. Even though 1995 pennies were common in circulation, these coins represent a notable chapter in UK monetary history, especially for collectors who appreciate late Queen Elizabeth II's earlier portrait series. The 1995 UK 1 penny coin is made of bronze, which is an alloy consisting primarily of copper, making it prone to oxidation, discoloration, and surface dirt over time. This is why many examples today appear dirty, darkened, or heavily toned. The obverse displays Queen Elizabeth II facing right, wearing the royal diadem, surrounded by the Latin inscription, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD, followed by the year 1995. The reverse shows the iconic crown portcullis with chains, a design linked with traditional UK parliamentary symbolism. Some rare examples of 1995 pennies show misstrikes, off-center strikes, die cracks, or unusual surface marks created during the minting process. These varieties are what collectors actively search for, as they can transform a basic coin into a rare and valuable collectible. Even though millions of 1995 pennies were produced, not all of them are equal in collector demand. What makes a 1995 penny rare is not its date alone but its condition, unusual color, and any unique minting errors or striking flaws. Coins found in dirty or heavily aged condition may sometimes hide subtle errors that become visible only after closer inspection. Certain era coins from 1990s UK pennies have gained popularity among collectors, leading to increased demand for specific dates including 1995. Additionally, many collectors aim to complete full year-by-year sets of decimal pennies, making well-preserved or interesting 1995 pieces desirable. If a coin has survived decades with an unusual toning pattern, corrosion marks that create rarity appeal, or a noticeable mint error, it can stand out in the market even if it appears dirty at first glance. Now let's talk about the value of the 1995 1 penny in today's auction market. A regular 1995 penny in common dirty circulated condition typically sells for a very small amount. However, the value increases dramatically if the coin has rarities such as misstrikes, clipped planchets, broad strikes, double details, or unusual aging effects that collectors find visually appealing. Depending on the error and its severity, a dirty but rare 1995 penny can sell anywhere from $162,000 in online auctions. Highly unusual mint errors or very attractive natural toning on old pennies have even sold for $285,000, proving that even a dirty coin can carry surprising value when it has uniqueness behind it. If you are searching for valuable 1995 pennies, take your time and inspect every detail carefully. Look for doubled lettering, misaligned dies, extra metal blobs, off-center strikes, or any unusual discoloration patterns that give the coin character. Avoid cleaning the coin, as cleaning destroys value and removes natural aging that collectors appreciate. Store your coins in dry, safe holders to preserve their present condition and prevent further corrosion. And always compare your finds with verified auction examples so you can judge whether your coin has actual rarity potential or is simply a common circulation piece. The 1995 United Kingdom 1 penny might seem ordinary at first glance, but when you understand the history, features, and era possibilities behind it, the coin becomes far more interesting. Even a dirty condition penny can carry real collector appeal and unexpected auction value when it has a rare feature or unique toning. Next up, the United Kingdom 1 penny from 1997. While this coin circulated widely across the UK during the late 1990s and early 2000s, certain examples, especially those that have survived with unique minting characteristics or special conditions, have started attracting serious attention from collectors worldwide. Even in circulated condition, some variants and rare finds are now selling in the auction market for surprisingly big value in dollars. So today, we break down its history, features, rarity, true market worth, and essential tips for collectors who want to hunt for this often overlooked treasure. The 1997 UK 1 penny belongs to the decimal coinage series introduced in 1971 to replace the old pre-decimal British currency system. By the time 1997 arrived, the penny had already become one of the most widely used denominations in daily transactions. The coin features the third portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by the famous sculptor Raphael Maklauf, which had been used on British coins since 1985 and remained a defining image of the decade. This era of minting aimed for high production to meet nationwide cash circulation needs, which is why the 1997 penny was produced in large quantities. However, despite its common background, certain unique conditions, minting anomalies, and low survival quality issues make specific 1997 penny pieces interesting for collectors today. The 1997 one penny carries the crown portcullis design, an iconic symbol associated with the Palace of Westminster. The portrait of Queen Elizabeth II on the obverse shows her wearing the royal diadem, with the legend, Elizabeth II DG Reg. FD 1997. The coin was struck in copper-plated steel, which introduced more durability but also made it prone to rusting, discoloration and surface marks, especially after years of circulation. This is why circulated condition specimens from 1997 vary greatly in appearance. Some show natural darkening, corrosion or scratches, while others remain surprisingly clean and sharp. Collectors especially look for coins that have strong strikes, minimal surface damage or unusual toning that enhances visual appeal. In rare cases, minting errors such as clipped planchets, die cracks, off-center strikes or unusual plating issues make certain 1997 pennies stand out dramatically in the collecting world. Although millions of 1997 pennies were produced, the rarity does not come from the regular mintage but from specific examples that have survived with unique errors or special visual characteristics. Circulated condition coins without errors are common, but collectors are particularly interested in pieces that show unusual metal behavior, rare die varieties or crisp details despite many years in use. As global coin collecting grows, demand for affordable entry-level coins with potential profit also increases, and the 1997 penny has become a favorite among new collectors searching for hidden treasures. Auction houses have reported that error coins from this year, especially severe off-center strikes or double-die pieces, often attract competitive bidding. The demand is even higher in international markets like the United States, where British decimal coins have become a trending collectible category. In regular circulated condition without errors, the 1997 one penny typically holds minimal face value. However, when the coin displays a unique error or a rare visual feature, its price can rise sharply. In recent online auctions, certain circulated 1997 pennies with clear minting mistakes have sold anywhere from $158,500 depending on the error type and condition. More dramatic errors, such as major off-center strikes or clipped planchets, have fetched prices ranging from $275,000. Coins with strong collector appeal, unusual toning or extremely sharp details despite circulation can also achieve impressive premiums. While not every 1997 penny is valuable, the right combination of rarity and condition can easily turn this simple coin into a surprising dollar-earning discovery. For collectors interested in the 1997 one penny, the first step is to carefully examine the coin's condition. Look closely for any minting errors, especially around the edges, lettering and portrait. Check for doubling on the date or letters, unusual metal textures or plating issues. If you find a coin with unusually sharp details despite circulation, place it in a protective sleeve to prevent further wear. When buying from auctions or online platforms, make sure to compare prices and verify that any claimed error is genuine. Keeping a small magnifying glass and proper lighting is extremely helpful during inspection. Also, try to follow coin collecting forums and marketplaces where rare penny discoveries are often discussed. A well-informed collector always has the best chance of spotting a valuable coin before others notice it. The United Kingdom one penny 1997 may appear simple and ordinary at first glance, but hidden among the millions are rare and exciting pieces that hold impressive value in today's auction market. Whether it's unique error coins, unusually well-preserved circulated pieces or coins with distinctive toning, the 1997 penny continues to attract collectors looking for affordable treasures with potential for big returns. If you enjoy discovering hidden value in everyday coins, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more exciting videos on rare UK currency and worldwide collectible treasures. Thanks for watching.